Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that too. Video game, I'm not a video game. Video game, oh, what's the name? Video Game Armada. This is the one true, I'm the gamer boss, Bronx.
And the information line for True Backlash.
And the first lady of media, Blue.
We're back. It's been a while, and we apologize. But hey, the absence makes the heart grow fonder,
Yes.
and thus, absence of our beautiful, eloquent, professional voices and analytical skills should make you guys going crazy. So, we're back, Trailer-Rama! Yay!
Yay! Woohoo!
And today, we are highlighting some of the biggest trailers you guys have probably seen a million times. But you haven't seen a million times what our input. So, let's get started. Now, oh, by the way, my crew here doesn't know what I'm playing. I do, but they don't. So, I wanted to get their true and honest reactions.
Well, we have a couple guesses.
You may have a couple of guesses, but they're all wrong.
Game of Thrones.
Nope. Good guess, though.
I think I know what this is. Oh, okay, WB, maybe I don't.
Ooh.
But maybe DC.
Ooh.
You, me, the others.
It is Game of Thrones.
No.
DC style.
Well, maybe. Justice League.
Not coming.
Ooh.
Shouldn't have said anything. You're gonna ruin it.
Batman. Yes. It's
The
Batman.
others.
No, I remember that Black Man from Fan 4 stick. I know what they're doing.
Ooh.
Roman Reigns!
Nice.
Not Roman Reigns, but
No,
close.
that's Aquaman.
Yep, the new Aquaman.
Cyborg.
Mechatronic body parts.
Nice.
Poor guy.
He's a cyborg.
You should probably move. Barry Allen.
The Flash.
Wow.
Whoever you're looking for, it's
Not
me.
your Arrowverse Flash.
Yeah, Urza Miller. Not a bad pick, but I probably would like Great Dustman.
Inside the age of heroes who never come again.
Surprise, surprise. Guess who's not here for the trailers?
Oh my god.
Well, of course not. He's the super singer at the end of the film.
Aquaman. So cool looking.
I'm talking about our resident. Yes.
Oh, you mean our Batman who keeps encroaching on us?
Yes.
No, I actually had a special favor called. I called the commissioner and said, hey, could you do me a favor and keep Batman busy for a while?
Watch her.
He owed me after, well, he owed me. I'm not going to go into the details.
Who's the chick?
What, Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is it?
Wonder Woman.
There was another chick with
I don't know.
orange hair.
I don't know.
I'm thinking it might be Lois. And I know they're trying to fight off the Guardian style with that song,
Maybe.
Shall we?
I have got to see this. When is this coming?
See him playing well with others again.
Oh my
Just like
god.
a bat. I dig it. Maybe temporary.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yes.
Despite his rope. Okay.
Someone's birthday.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Happy birthday, Blue. We're gonna
Not
see.
yet, but it's good on November.
Okay, so let's get started with this. Despite his Roman Reignsing, and
Jason Momoa.
yeah,
Jason Momoa.
well, Roman Reigns.
Also, I'm very impressed that you know who that was.
Absolutely,
Game of Thrones.
dude.
I suppose when it comes to your hot, sexy
Oh,
men,
yes.
you are an expert, so I should never doubted you for that one.
Absolutely not.
So, what'd you guys think?
Let's see. Empress Blue likes big, sexy men.
La 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 la.
Some of you might get that. Most of you won't. But anyway, so okay, so basically, I call him Jason Momoa is the actor, but he looks like Roman Reigns to me. But despite his Roman Reigns thing, instead of trying to at least give him gold hair, and I can understand the basic black superhero trope for a costume, but give him gold hair at least. They didn't want to do that, but they made him snarky, which again, that's to be expected from Aquaman, no big. But they also made him a little hammy, a bat, dressed as a bat. I dig it, and he just likes riding on the Batmobile. he's gonna be a fun character. I can tell you right now.
Oh, absolutely, because you got to figure the last time we really saw him to any great weight has been his portrayal of, like the dude in Game of Thrones who was called the king or whatever.
Yeah.
And all he basically said was, grunt.
Yeah.
To hear him say, I dig it, that's a big up and coming thing. I think that's pretty cool. He has a personality, more than just that of, grunt.
I mean, it's like, I want to see Flash have that discount Spider-Man attitude, to be like also a lively and jovial person. I want to see Cyborg have a little bit more personality than just big, tragic, because...
Although, I would have liked it if Cyborg wasn't all Cyborg. He only had like 1/3 of his face actually on his body. The rest of it looked like Transformers. Not that I have a problem with Transformers. I like Transformers.
I think they're moving into the whole Iron Man
technology. I had that feeling too, but Cyborg is not just an awesome cybernetic superhero. He was a black guy. So I would have liked for him to be a cyborg and not an android.
Well,
it's a small nitpick, but it's mine.
Aquaman blonde hair thing, I'm okay with the dark hair because I think for his size, and I know the real Aquaman technically was blonde, but I think he's so close, right? And I think he's so close to a Thor-esque kind of look. I think they were striving to get him of a look of his own.
That's very true. I mean, for me, Aquaman is just the lamest superhero ever. So when DC say, you know what, we can't fight Marvel with lame superheroes. Everything's got to get uptick. Everything's got to be more lively and have a personality. And out of every single solitary DC Justice Leaguer, they have remained mostly the same. Batman's still dark and brooding. Superman is still, optimistic and positive. Wonder Woman is like a champion and defender of the weak. But Aquaman, he's always been the one with the change, whether from the standard, vanilla white guy to the more jovial, self-imposed of himself in
Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold to this guy. He's always been the one to change to find the sweet spot. And normally, you know how I feel about race swapping or palette swapping. I don't like it. But in this case, I'll allow it because, let's face it, Aquaman could use a little help.
The video game Injustice Gods Among Us, I think, did Aquaman the best service. Phil LaMarr wasn't as campy in there as John DiMaggio and the
Samurai Jack, ladies and gentlemen.
John DiMaggio and Brave and the Bold for Aquaman, but he was just campy enough, just regal enough, just soft-spoken enough. But he brought some of that Samurai Jackness, BA-ness, the just epicness to the role, and then he fought like a king. He had that trident, his skill, and I think that's the best version of Aquaman so far. Grimdarking Aquaman in this movie might be controversial, but we'll see what he does. He could easily turn into Drax, where, fun fact, because Dave Bautista, pro wrestler, he had a little bit of literal to his lines. They added that little snippet to Drax's character that was a bit too literal all the time. And I mean, you rework characters to fit your actors, and you pick Jason Momoa. Let's see how they rework him. Now we know Batfleck is Bat-flexcellent, and we know that Wonder Woman is also very good. Gal Gadot. So a lot of people don't think that she was that great in Fast and Furious compared to the other actors, but she's so far been a great Wonder Woman, a fantastic Wonder Woman.
I agree.
And we'll see. I mean, so we don't need to talk about those guys. Those guys are awesome. And, when Henry Cavill comes back at Superman, he'll also be awesome. I know he's been grim dark, but also he still brings hope. He's still pretty good. And honestly, I don't think he'll be a problem when he returns, if he returns in this movie. I don't know who the villain is. Is it Steppenwolf from Darkseid's crew in Apocalypse? Or?
It could be anybody. It doesn't matter. We'll find out shortly enough.
Well, one last add on that thing, and I think with the whole Jason character being Aquaman, I think it's a huge plus because it's something to be able to take a comic strip, character, a comic book character, and breathe such new life into him that the people who did know the comic book character of Aquaman now see Aquaman after seeing him Jason character, they envision future Aquaman to look like him. And I like the whole, tattoo-y thing, Samoan thing, the water thing. I love that. I think it just has a natural vibe and flow. So I think it's going to expand his career because, I think he has such opportunity here to bring some, just a whole new perspective even to what we expected from him as a character. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait to see Affleck as Batman. I was big.
I was concerned when we first saw the first trailer when it showed just random snippets of the movie. I said, I don't know. I don't feel it, but I'm feeling it now.
I'm feeling this.
So that's good, and I'm happy. Real quick, we got to move on.
I know. Some people complained at the fact that, DC's rushing it. They're rushing their universe. They have separate movies. And here's the thing. You take away the video games, and you even take away the current crop of comic books. People know about Batman. People know about Wonder Woman. People know about The Flash. People know about Aquaman. And maybe some people won't know about Cyborg. But I tell you this, if you watch either the Teen Titans Go, on that one, why, or Super Friends back in when you were a little kid in the 70s and 80s, you know who Cyborg is. So, and maybe not as much as the others, but a good chunk of people know who he is. And then you put in the comics. In the new 52, people know who Cyborg is from that. You put in the video games, Injustice, people know him from that. So people know who most of these superheroes are. You don't really need to introduce them, like introduce. They don't need a movie for that. You know who most of these people are.
Fine.
So I think they're off and running. Maybe one more movie would have helped pad out the story a bit, but otherwise, I think once this movie hits, I think people will be caught up right away.
I think so too.
Good news! You are going to get that movie because Wonder Woman's coming out before this.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, that's right.
So we'll watch that, and we'll watch this, and see how the universes is lined up.
Can't wait.
But anywho, let's move on to the next one. And I won't say much, but I will say this. In classic Civil War-like scenarios, Marvel will not be outdone. All right, time for trailer 2. You guys can look at it.
Hey, I think I know what this is. But I won't say. Oh, maybe not.
Something Joker-ish?
We'll see. Oh, yes, I do.
What you thinking?
Oh, Thor! Oh my gosh! Oh!
It's a long story.
Not many people stop that hammer. Oh,
Wow!
dang.
Wow!
Oh, that's Makabe's theme song. It's I know the song. It's the dancing show.
He's dead.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Hella. That is her.
Oh my goodness!
What have you brought you today? Tell me.
Don't know who those two are.
November!
Yep.
Yes!
Like I said, Marvel will not be outdone.
Oh, Loki! He's back too! What side of the fence is he on?
He's always on his side of the fence.
He cut his hair.
Oh
Poor Chris
no, they
Hemsworth.
didn't cut his hair.
Probably had another movie he had to do. Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh,
The Hulk!
yeah. Yes.
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
That's not gonna matter.
Oh man! Ragnarok! Wow!
Okay.
Yep.
Okay!
Yep. What do you guys think of that?
Well, I'm
Luke?
loving that. I'm totally loving that. I'm a Thor person, so I'm all about the Thor. However, I will tell you, I do not like seeing Thor lose. It's a problem for me. So I'm going to be real mad
It's
if this
fine.
whole movie is balanced by let's dissect Thor, strip him down of every little nuance of his power, destroy his hammer, not hammer, destroy his...
That's a hammer.
What do you call the thing?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
It's his
Mjolnir.
hammer.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Whatever. Destroy that
Mew.
thing.
Think
what
like-
he said.
Like Mew.
Cut
like
his
as a cat,
hair.
And Nier. Like Nier.
Drag him off. That was not a happening thing for Thor. That's not how he rocks. So I'm gonna be mad if this movie spends 50% of its time doing that.
It's
Otherwise,
probably going to do that.
I'm going to see this movie.
It's going to be fun,
and
though.
believe you me, I'm going to be looking at every little thing that this movie does, because if they misrepresent
But
Thor, I'm going to be
Did
mad.
you notice, like right in this scene, where he's now in outer space for some reason? Isn't that the same outer space, like, say, Guardians of the Galaxy, perhaps?
Yes, it does look very Guardian-ish.
Mm-hmm. They're tying it all together. They're tying
my
all their
gosh.
universes together.
This is so... This is cool.
So like I said, that they
Idris Elba is back.
It's cool.
Yeah, the theme song they have here, well, for the trailer, like I said, it was Togi Makabe, who's a wrestler for New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's how I know it as. But apparently it's called the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. So
Of course, sure.
Now cross your fingers, guy. Let us hope. Let us hope we do not get copyright infringed when I post this on YouTube. Because they hate that. They hate really famous, really memorable songs.
Yeah.
And that's why I had to turn it down during the trailer so we don't get caught. Like, oh, you can't do that. That song doesn't belong to you, Boss Bronze.
who cares?
Well, the nice thing about it, we're not making any money on this.
Well,
No,
they don't
This
care.
is strictly
So,
all about
cross your fingers.
all about our peeps.
Cross
all
your
about
fingers.
the people. We're bringing this stuff to the people so they can get
Yeah.
it first with commentary.
Yes.
I think that might be the Games Master. Is what are the
It's
other?
I already have to make these screens way too small as it is anyway.
I suggest you make the screens bigger.
No,
and
I
just
can't get away with that no more.
custom make the back. Yeah, I think
It doesn't
you can.
work that way.
Yeah.
I tried it every way, shape, and form.
Well-
The only way you got to make them super tiny. But people already know what we're talking about. I'm just doing that as gratis.
Well, let me see. The game. I think another. Maybe I should be
So
paid.
this is an automatic.
So, I mean, yeah, I think we're going to see this. But I think another person here is the Games Master. That Coliseum, I think it plays right into it. Plus, they say they can't do too many Hulk movies, no more Hulk movies, because they don't jive well. The first Hulk movie with Ang Lee, not part of the MCU, it made all its bling back, but not much else. The second Hulk movie, it did well, but it still underperformed compared to the other MCU hits. So, if you can't put the Hulk in his own movie, why not put it with Thor? Have two friends from work, go to the water cooler together, and then while you're at it, put a little bit of War Hulk in the movie. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
Heck yeah, it works for me.
And these graphics are crazy.
These graphics are amazing.
Mhm.
It's like you're touting into the Gallery of the Galaxy group with the 80s graphics for Thor Ragnarok, and then the shield. If you guys notice, shield kind of looks like Captain America's shield. You gotta take a look.
Yeah, right.
Just
chunkier.
Yeah, it kind of looks like. And it
Now,
was,
now, Blue. Remember, even though he may have lost Mjolnir, it doesn't make him weak. He can
absolutely
He
not.
can still fight the Hulk without it. That's why he's super excited to do so right now.
But at the same time, I'm just not wanting. I want to see him spend at least 75% of his movie fighting successfully against all this tyranny.
Look, I this is in one case where I'm fine with it, but you know who you got to blame for depowering the Hulk, the Thor, right? Millennials.
I'm
because
watching.
they were getting sick and tired of the same in their minds only, quote unquote, boring Thor movies. So they wanted something different. So in an attempt to do that, this is what Marvel came up, and I totally agree with this. But you're right. They did change it for the sake of the ignorant audience, which is millennials. Not you people at home who are smart and listening to us right now. Those other people who don't know the difference
The
between
trolls. Everybody knows what we're
between
talking
the
about.
X-Men and the
trolls.
Avengers.
And here's the thing. I just want to see it such that it's entertaining.
I mean, look-
one, it doesn't strip away all that we know and love about Thor. I don't want them to reinvent Thor in this movie. I want
I don't
Thor to
think
be
so.
always good and always winning and always strong. In November, we're going to be there. I'm going to be watching.
Here's the thing. This might be Thor's best movie yet. The first movie had to set up, hey, gee, who is this Thor guy? The second movie had to shoehorn in the reality Infinity Stone into its into its storyline. Plus, they have to figure out how to reconnect him with Jane Foster. This movie doesn't need all that. This movie probably doesn't have all that. It's going for straight up action. It's not. We're probably not going to see Earth too much anymore. This is going to be Thor's world, and you throw in the Hulk and the World War Hulk storyline in a bit. So and it's kind of campy like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think this is probably going to be the most fun Thor movie ever, and it's probably going to be the most profitable Thor movie because of it.
Well, I like that aspect of it. Let's hope.
Yeah. Let's hope indeed.
November.
It should be fine. It should be fine.
I'm watching.
And you know what? I don't mind these changes. These changes are fine. One more to go. Next time I'm going to use the other console. This one's being a brat.
Jenner, Ray. Well, I was gonna say Jenner, so
Lucas
that was the other girl.
Star Warsy.
It is very Star Warsy.
I wonder where that's after this movie goes without Carrie Fisher.
Well, I'm sure they'll make it work.
Bring back Ip Man.
I can't. I know that's Mark Hamill.
He's dead. Come on. He was cool looking, but
Who's dead? Mark Hamill?
No, Ip Man.
Yeah, the Ip Man
Donnie
character.
Yen.
Yeah.
Donnie Yen's character.
They made him
I
lame.
won't go with me.
They made him lame. They should have allowed him to be Donnie Yen.
He
was Donnie Yen.
No, he wasn't. He was scaled down Donnie Yen.
He's fine.
He was Donnie Yen light.
He was fine the way he was.
Blind Donnie Yen light.
So, who says he can't be blind?
This Christmas.
Okay.
We got our dance card full. This.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this looks beautiful. Love the colors.
Oof. Looks like the Little Empire is coming back.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
What?
Wow.
Is that what? Is that Luke Skywalker saying that? That voice has a distinct hint of Hamillness in it. It has to be him saying that.
Yep.
Why?
Well, to be really fair, the Jedi really screwed over the galaxy more than once. And not because of the Jedi themselves, but the fact that, the Jedi, when they go bad, they really go bad. They just cause intergalactic wars, force choking at people and annihilation, destruction of planets. I can definitely understand where they're coming from with the whole, what he was trying to say, that maybe they shouldn't exist. But the thing about the Jedi, in my personal opinion, is that it's not that they can't be Jedis, but they gotta be normal people. They can't just be so insular and, repressed. Because when you do that, you turn these people who have the power to control reality against you because they're like embittered or jealous, or they can't feel normal emotions when they're supposed to, but some guy in a corner dressed up in hooded robes said, no, don't be a living person. Be this symbol that is impossible to attain. That never works. You gotta be a person. And then once you're a person, then you can be a good guy. Because guess what? You're not going to be a good guy if you're told to be a robot. Unless you're programmed to be a robot. But that's just my take on the whole Jedi quandary.
Well, and looking at this trailer, it's a teaser. It's not really a trailer.
It's pretty much a trailer. There's no such thing as a teaser.
Well, this is a real teaser, because I can't make heads or tails of it.
It's a trailer.
I mean, it looks like...
You get what you get.
There it is. It's just teasing. It's like not even 15 seconds long.
It's 2 minutes long. It's fine.
2 minutes?
Yeah. No, the trailers that tell you
No way.
that tell you all the story is a bad trailer.
No, I don't want all the story, but I want a little more than just this.
It's the same thing as Thor.
No, this is much better. I mean, Thor was much better.
In what way?
It was a little bit more. I mean, this is cool, and I'm going to see it because it's Star Wars. There's no question.
Yeah.
Okay. And The Last Jedi alone, just that is, it's kind of giving you some, a little bit more. But if it was a movie I'd never heard of, it wouldn't be enough to make me see it. So we'll see.
It gives you all the essentials. And think of this way. You're watching the second film. You're not going to go into something the second
Right.
film
I know,
around
I'm not
and
saying,
expecting the
I know that I
answers.
have that all. But the bottom line, if I was new to this whole project, I probably would not go based on this teaser trailer.
I have to disagree because guess what? My mom, back in the day, when we were going to movies, we went to go see Terminator 2, all right? I never watched the first Terminator, and I didn't know nothing was about, but she took me to see it anyway. And it was one of the best movies I ever seen. And it was fun, and I got to learn everything from there.
Not fair because I can't talk about your mom.
I know, right?
That's not cool.
No mom
Yeah.
jokes on the Armada channel.
Yeah, I knew that would get you.
Oh, that's just so wrong.
But it also illustrates my point. Back in the day, I knew nothing. I didn't know a T-800 from a T-1000. But when I got in that movie and I saw all that awesome stuff, I didn't need to know all that backstory. It told me what I needed to know. I let the movie take me away, and bam, I was satisfied. This might be the same thing.
But most likely, I mean, this Star Wars property speaks for itself. All they're going to do is say Star Wars and throw some kind of little fight scene up there. Everybody's going to flock to the theater.
Oh, yeah.
That's all they need.
Like
to
a
do.
Marvel movie.
They know that they don't have to work that hard to get us to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, my comments about my expectation, I'm going to just have to wait and see.
A wait-and-see approach, huh?
I got 2 wait and sees. This and Thor.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You're going to be that person today, huh?
Be that person.
All right. Backlash, what do you think?
This is the least entertaining of all the trailers, but when I say that,
See, 2 minutes.
by that I mean I still got the Uber hype, yeah. You know, but the way I see it, it didn't make me LOL. It gave me a lot of things that I was expecting, except for the fact that Luke Dagon Skywalker says the Jedis have to end. And it's in Christmas, it's the furthest away movie. And in a way, Blue's kind of right. I wish there was more to it, but I'll reserve my judgment until they release more trailers.
I like you, Backlash.
However, I seen enough to know what's going to happen. Luke Skywalker's going to make Rey the Last Jedi. Roll credits, ding. If you get that, you've watched Cinema Sins.
Get that Cinema Sins garbage out of my video. You know how I feel about that.
Okay, but
The
anyway,
words I would share with that guy, honestly.
but anyway, there's blaster fire space battles. You know, you got Ben Solo. I keep forgetting his. That's his slave name. I keep forgetting his Sith, semi-Sith name. Darth somebody.
Darth somebody. That's a good one.
But he's taking over the world. Blah blah. You know, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good movie, but as far as trailers go, this is just okay. You know, but it's still. I don't know what they're going to do with poor. Darn it! What's his name? John's his real name.
Honestly, I gotta get you guys to watch the 7th movie. Get you guys all caught up. Good grief.
But I mean, what they're going to do with the guy who saved Rey?
What does that say about the 7th movie? What does that say about
That
the
we have
7th
not
movie?
watched it as much as the rest of the Star Wars
We
movies.
have watched it.
We watched all the other Star Wars until Annihilation. That's the only reason we know all this stuff.
All would be forgiven. All would have been forgiven if they put BB-8 somewhere and just see her rolling around doing nothing.
All right, no.
Sometimes
No,
these characters aren't as memorable.
all will be forgiven as they introduce Jar Jar Binks again.
Oh, there
my
you go!
gosh.
Yes!
Do not let
Yeah,
that happen.
That would be
Everybody,
the best day
write your
ever.
congressman.
No, he just shows
Send
up
in the
one
group.
day
Yes.
with
Listen.
a big heavy machine gun that says,
Everybody-
Misa, get to work.
Everybody out there, I know you're going to send the hate
That would be
mail. And when you
amazing.
send the hate
I would
email,
love
it's
that.
Boss Bronze,
Misa,
okay?
get to work.
Don't send it to Blue. Blue's on your
Jar
side.
Jar's revenge.
Send it to Boss Bronze, care of VGA
Oh,
Armada.
goodness.
Jar Jar Binks.
I know.
That is
he's
a
your-
sacrilege.
That is your favorite character.
Oh, you know
I-
what?
I know.
Your nose is growing, Boss Bronze.
No,
it's
it's
out
just
to
fine.
here.
It's just fine.
Oh my
All
god.
handsome and stalwart nosy.
You know it's bad whenever we have a trailer about Star Wars and we have to bring up Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah.
Like I said,
I'm
this
gonna
was
do
a
it every
teaser
chance
trailer.
I get.
Not even a good trailer.
It's a trailer. It's a fine trailer. It's coming out this Christmas. Oh, goodness. Well, that is a very decisive Trailer-Rama. I wasn't very expecting that, but hey, good entertainment all around.
Absolutely, guys.
So,
what do you think, guys? Let us know.
Yes. But until next time, this is the one true Omni Gamer Boss Wrong.
And information lover True Backlash.
And the First Lady of Media and Thor Lover Blue.
Telling you that Jar Jar will return.
Oh my gosh.
Ian Fleming's Thunderball.
Lisa don't know about that.
Peace.